Pancreatic cancer has one of the lowest survival rates of all types of cancer, and there are now concerns that the COVID pandemic has further reduced those chances. Every year, more than 9,000 people die of the disease across the UK, often within weeks of diagnosis. But now a Hampshire woman who survived pancreatic cancer but saw her husband die with it is backing the campaign to encourage people to get symptoms checked early. James Ingham has more.
These are some of our favourite pictures. There was Jim getting prepped up to go to the Remembrance Service. Obviously, he went there every year as a soldier.
Jim Wood had a full and active life, known in the army as the legend for his sporting prowess.
And here's Jim Wood of Great Britain.
He competed in 2 Winter Olympics and stayed fit into retirement.
Even when he was diagnosed, he would still, jog around the park. He felt that he could beat it with his fitness, but he couldn't.
Jim died in August from pancreatic cancer, less than a year after diagnosis. Incredibly, his wife Sue was being treated at the same time for the same cancer.
Together, we sat side by side in hospital and had our treatment. In April, I got diagnosed all clear, and 4 days later, he had a CT scan that revealed that the tumour hadn't shrunk, and in fact it had spread. So it was a poisoned chalice in a way, because everybody was thrilled for me, but very sorry for my husband.
The telltale signs of pancreatic cancer include jaundice, the yellowing of the skin or eyes, stomach pains that radiate to the back, and indigestion, which doesn't respond to medication. Catching it early is vital, but as a result of the coronavirus pandemic, fewer people are getting checked out and treatments sometimes being delayed.
In our first lockdown, we know that referrals were down 80%. Now, that's a combination of the COVID impact on the health system, but it's also because a lot of people were just too afraid to go into a healthcare setting, so they were not presenting to their GPs. If you have symptoms that are concerning you, it's much more important to get those checked out than be fearful of potentially catching COVID-19.
Don't delay whatever you do, and don't think you're wasting anybody's time, because it is an aggressive cancer, and you haven't got time. You just haven't. You haven't got time to sit on anything that's causing you concern at all.
Sue Wood and her sound advice for us all.